Hello. Um, for this week, our assignment was to talk about the difference between thick and thin software architecture. We are to basically argue which one we're in favor of. Personally, I'm in favor of the thin software architecture, which is basically a computer that depends on a more powerful computer to do its processing. So in this type of architecture, your computer must be connected to a network. There will be no hard drive, and your work has to be done again on network or online. Some examples of this would be cell phones or cell phone apps. There are two different devices also that I use for examples. One is the HPT 5565Z, which is basically a small desktop type computer that you can hook up to a monitor and run off of your network or off of the internet. I also listed a Raspberry Pi as a thin type client because of the fact that it also has no hardware or no hard drive, and you can still do a lot with it from the internet. The pros for a thin software architecture are that they're inexpensive and easy to expand. Everything is server side. It's more secure, and you have more overall control over it. It's also going to be a lot of the portable devices are thin, have the thin software architecture because of the fact that they don't have to have things plugged in. The hardware doesn't have to be actually plugged into the computer. Some of the cons are that they do rely on a server. So if the server goes down, their client also goes down, and they also have to be connected to the network or to the internet. When it comes to the client server roles or the front end and back end, a client is considered front end, and this is something that you use to request information. So if you go onto a website and you use a website, that is a way of requesting information. Some of the languages that are some of the client languages are HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. On the server side or the back end, this is where you send out, where information is sent out. It serves information to the browser, and this language is written in PHP, SQL, Java, Python, and C#. Again, these are languages that are done behind the scenes.